great. Des, I don't know about you, but I'm always intimidated anytime we have a rocket scientist on the show.
Yeah, those people are smart.
Yeah, you want to meet somebody who's super smart. Here he is, right? This is Kevin DeBruin, and he is a former NASA rocket scientist, but now he's like a phenomenon in social media because of something he does called space class. What is space class, Kevin?
Space class is the new way to start your space journey. So it's videos that you watch that are then paired with hands-on activities that all come in this box right here, space class box. So it's either shipped to your classroom or right in your door. You open it up. Every single thing you need to do the activities and learn about outer space is right here in this box.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, perfect time for the holidays. Like, get the kids something like practical, right? Useful, and they'll be learning something too.
Yeah, keep them occupied while you're wrapping the presents.
Okay. And how cool, Kevin, do you, like, when folks are like, oh, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know, do you, like, use that? Right. I would use that all the time. Like, I am.
I don't have to use it because everybody around me uses it. I have like a little tally. Every time it comes up, I look at them and I just go, there we go. Someone said it.
So tell us, though, about your journey from you're working down the road for NASA down there in Pasadena. And from what I understand, your courses are really taking off over on the other side of town, I think maybe around Ventura. But at what point did the light bulb go off and say, I'm going to step away from this really great job and do something maybe for the greater good?
Yeah, it was an internal conflict for a while, right? I love working at NASA, designing spaceships, but while I'm out there interacting with the kids, just like being able to inspire the next generation, it filled me up so much more inside doing that, being on the front lines, educating, answering questions, and even the teachers and the parents coming in with excitement and curiosity. I was like, wow, like I've never felt like this while I was in my office at NASA. So I'm like, all right, maybe this is the new path for me. Yeah, I can work on a spaceship and in 8 years it will launch and inspire millions of people, but I'm so far disconnected from that process. If I can do this every day and inspire a new person, that is how I want to live my life. So it took me a few years to figure out exactly how to make that happen. But now, as you can see, we're hosting telescope nights. We're running summer schools. We're in schools across 4 different states right now. And it is a very good time to talk about space with all these new exciting things happening. Right now, it's not just NASA and large government organizations. We've got the private companies coming into it. SpaceX, Blue Origin, Virgin Galactic, all of these private companies, they're not a competition with NASA. They're actually a way to reduce the cost of getting to space so we can spend more money on the scientific and technological advancements rather than the launch costs. So it's really, really exciting. And now I get to go out and do this in person every single day to just inspire as many people as possible. Because the really cool thing about outer space is how it affects us here on Earth. And not many people know about that. I mean, we're connected right now probably via satellite, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you use your GPS, you're looking at weather forecasts. Heck, the technology that you're using, from image sensors in your smartphone to tires on your vehicle, grooves in the roads, cancer treatments, all of these amazing medical advances that actually help us sustain our life, increase our life, prolong our life. A lot of it has come from space technology that's now spun off into technologies that we use here on Earth.
So how can people get a
shock
hold
absorbers
of
in buildings in Tokyo and LA for earthquakes?
Right. Okay,
came from
good.
space shuttle damper technology. So now those buildings can withstand a quake where in the past they would have been able to crumble.
How can people get a hold of these boxes, these space class boxes? And if there were to be a school district in Arizona that embraces it as much as they have over there in Ventura, would you come out for a meet and greet?
In a heartbeat, I would. You can go to virtualspaceclass.com, and that'll give you all the information that you need and a contact form if you want us to come out and run a program at your school or any organization.
Very cool. And Kevin, I mean, building rockets, what an important job, right? But building the next generation, I don't know, I might argue that, can be even more important and more pivotal. But you're also on social, so drop your socials so folks can follow you there. And you also do something called Takeover Tuesday on your social. What's that about?
Yeah, on my socials, I am at Kevin J DeBruin, the letter J, just Kevin J DeBruin across everything. I mostly hang out on Instagram. Send me a DM if you want to connect. I'm in there all the time trying to create these connections for the next generation. And Takeover Tuesday is something I ran for 3 years, where this was in 2020. I was like, what can I do to help spread STEM information? That's not just me. I know a lot about space, but there are so many different aspects to science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So every Tuesday, I found a colleague or a friend that had a different expertise, and I would give them my Instagram login information. They would take over my account and post their message to my stories
Very cool.
all day. So they had 24 hours to just share their message with my community. And I ended up having over 115 people.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We have people watching on YouTube. You might have caught what Kevin had to say right there at the end, but if you were in a commercial break on Channel 45 or the Fox local app, etc., Samsung TV, Kevin, we just thought we'd bring you back just to kind of wrap it up. You held up a box that was really interesting to Des and me. What is it?
Yeah, right here is Space Class Box. It's part of my company, Space Class, virtualspaceclass.com, where this box has 10 hands-on activities that go with 10 videos about space science and space exploration. So you'll learn about rovers, rockets, submarines. We don't have submarines in space yet, but we are working on it.
What?
So you'll learn all about like the basic essentials for what it takes to explore outer space that you don't get in the regular school curriculum. Inside are the 10 lessons and everything you need for all of the activities. Comes with a lesson guide that highlights all of the major things in each episode. So we've got our Mars rover here. And then just one of the activities I'll highlight is you're making a Mars helicopter. So it comes with a printout here explaining what to do, and then you cut it out and you make your Mars helicopter.
Oh,
Wow,
cool.
that's excellent.
Wow, Kevin.
Okay.
Thank you.
See? I mean, you're making it fun for us. And we're busy with our careers. We're not students anymore, but I want to go learn more.
Yeah, I think I might get a box for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Next time in
great.
town,
Right?
we'll launch rockets together out of the box. How about that?
Sounds good.
You got it.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks,
you guys
Kevin.
follow him on social.
And by the way, one more time, it's virtualspaceclass.com. Kevin, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.